Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I am your host, Crimson Sin. Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Episode 29 of Amphibia, Night at the Inn. And this is a good episode. Not like it's not spectacular or anything, but it's another solid episode where it doesn't do anything wrong. It throws in a little tiny itty bitty bit of the story that reminds you that, oh yeah, they're working towards something. And there was one scene that it actually is frightening. It actually kind of scared me because it comes out of nowhere when we get to it. But we open up and we're at the mountain pass. Remember at the very beginning of the series, Hop Pop's like, well, you can't get out of the valley till all the snow melts, and then because the mountain pass is going to be closed because of all the ice. So that's where they're at, because maybe Anne was like, oh, maybe we go a little early, maybe it's melted. And then Hop Pop's like, I freaking told you it's not going to be melted. It's a couple more weeks at least. And then, he's like, I'm not going to say I told you so. And you can tell he totally wants to say it because I told you so. But, they're like, oh, bummer. But they see that there's like some creepy cave or something down a scary swamp. So Sprig and Anne, oh, let's have some hijink adventures, to waste of time. So like they're literally saying that, oh, let's have a filler episode.
No, it stinks. But how about some careless misadventuring to take your mind off it? I think there's a creepy lagoon nearby.
Ooh, think we'll find some bloated remains?
Here's hoping.
So they take off, and then so it's just Hop Pop and Polly. Polly's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the scary forest. And Hop Pop's like, no, you're too little. You're not going there by yourself. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be an episode about, I'm a big kid, I want to do things on my own. And it basically is that, but it comes around. It's not as incredibly simple as that, where, oh, everyone needed to trust Polly and Polly was right. But I like how they do it. So she's kind of upset that she didn't get to go because everyone else got to go somewhere cool. And he's like, no, it's too dangerous, which is true, because in previous episodes, we've seen people just die. Monsters come out of the woods, they get attacked by things, and people get killed instantly. So yes, it is very dangerous for she's like a little kid. She didn't have her arms and legs yet. Or she has her little tiny arms. She didn't have her full grown body yet. She's all pouting about it. And then here comes Anne and Spirit come running back. It's been like 30 seconds. Oh man, I didn't know leeches could be so fast and have legs. Like, because they were going to get killed. They were talking about, oh, such a great, wonderful experience once in a lifetime. And it's just pissing Polly off. They're going down the road, and I like how they conflate the idea that these snails are like cars. Like, they have even car trouble. Like, it's like when you blow a tire, like the car kind of skids, it does that exact kind of motion or whatever. And then even the way that Hop Pop talks about, oh, guys, we have snail trouble. We have snail trouble.
Oh, shoot. Snail trouble, everyone. Snail trouble.
Starts to rain and everything, and he can't get under the hood. He can't look and see what's wrong with her. And sees a B&B, like a little inn. He's like, hey, we could stay there. And this is the comedy. It's just so great. I love this. Hop Pop is cheap. He's like, I ain't wasting no money going to no hotel. So we got a perfectly fine tent right here.
Get it. We ain't spending coppers on lodging when we got a perfectly fine tent.
But not only does it blow away, it gets hit by lightning, so it's completely obliterated. I just love it. So, like, okay, we're gonna stay in this this little inn, and look how lovely this looks. You can literally feel the warmth coming off your screen, the way that this is illustrated, and the colors, and the way that it's too beautiful. They shouldn't have spent so much time making it look this good. It's right out of a picture book. It's gorgeous. The backgrounds are just mwah. So they get there and everything looks super nice, and then we see these frogs, and they're horned frogs. I thought they were toads when I first saw them because they're like way bigger than the other people, like regular frogs. But they're like, oh, and they have a very I want to say just soft southern country folk kind of way that they talked. Very, very inviting.
Oh, hey there! Welcome to the Dandelion B&B. I'm Teddy. This is my wife, Martha.
Please, warm yourselves by the fire.
They're like, oh, welcome to our inn. And they're super nice. And like, yeah, we just need a room for one night. And, oh, come sit down and we'll talk. And they're sitting around the fire. It's all like very, very comforting. And Hop Pop's like, we just need one room. Let's all bunk together. We don't want to spend a lot of money. And these people just seem so nice. This is when I started thinking, okay, something's got to be up. They're like, how about this? Since our inn's empty anyways, you guys can all have your own rooms just for the price of one, just to be like, oh, wow, being so hospitable. Thank you very much. So they do it. And he's like, nope, we only need 3 rooms, one for Anne, one for Sprig and me and Polly are going to bunk together because she's too little to sleep by herself. Oh, we made you some of these nice cookies too. They're being super, super nice. They get all their stuff and they start walking by all their beds, and of course everyone's having the greatest time ever and dancing on the bed, and Sprig's jumping around, jumping down the laundry chute, using it like a slide, and he comes running back up. So this is just eating at Polly because I want to be one of the big kids too. So they're getting ready for bed, and of course Hop Pop's an old ass man, so he has to go. He's going, I'm going to bed in 5 minutes, whatever. And then he's getting ready, and then it's one of those conjoined rooms where there's a door in the wall so you can go from room to room without going into the hallway. Paul's like, hey, can I please sleep in here? I'll leave the door open. But, she gets to be a little bit of a big kid. You get your own room. Hop Pop begrudgingly, okay, sure, whatever. He lays down, and he's very protective, which is good because she's still just a little kid. He's like, I'll be right here if you need me or anything. And then she just counts it down, 1, 2, 3, boom. He's out like a light. She shuts the door. And this is where I didn't know where the episode was going to go. I thought, okay, maybe she goes on an adventure, has a little bit of fun, but realizes she does need her family still because she is little. It kind of almost works out that way, but not exactly. She's having fun, jumping around, making forts, all that kind of silly stuff. Then she goes, oh, time for bed, turns off the lights, and then this scene is generally frightening. The sound design, the lights, the colors, and I mean, look at this. I don't know, maybe there's some recognizable characters on this little shelf here. But we hear like the door kind of like the creaking of the light and the way that the light is and the creaking sound. This right here, I'll play the clip.
Okay, it's a little creepy, but nothing I can't handle.
My God, I cussed out loud. I said, oh, because I'm like, holy crap, what the hell was that? The lights come on and it's just like, how it's shadows. It was like a bowling ball and some crap, which makes no sense why it would be like that in the corner. Even Polly like, oh, it's just a pile of stuff that looks suspiciously like something else. That scene, wow, that was generally terrifying for me. That was great. She goes, oh, no, it'll be fine. I'll go to bed. She starts hearing more noises. Oh, I'm not really tired. I'll go see what Anne's up to. She goes in Anne's room. Anne's gone. And she even makes note that, whoa, Anne left without her cell phone. She goes nowhere without her cell phone, like 99% of everybody. Oh, I'll go to Sprig's room. Boom, Sprig's gone. And I was thinking, either I didn't think what it ends up being is what you think it is. Like, okay, they got kidnapped. I thought they were going to do like a double thing. Like, oh, maybe they were setting something up for Polly because they felt bad for her that she didn't get to get her own stuff. I thought it was going to be a double cross. But now it's more simple than that. She's scared now. Look at her face. She's not stupid. That's the thing about Polly. She's not an idiot. She may be small and she's young, but she's not dumb. She's like, oh my gosh. She like runs back to her room. She looks over at the conjoined door and she's like, hey, no, I can't go to Hop Pop because if I do that, he's never going to trust me again. She goes back into the bed and starts hearing noises again. And boom, I'm going to Hop Pop's room. Please, oh, Hop Pop, I'm so sorry. Please save me. Hop Pop is gone. And in the background, we see a pair of glowing eyes. Again, not as frightening as that, whatever the hell that thing was. That was the bowling ball. But we hear a person, oh, I've been looking for you. Like, oh my God. Look at her face. Yes, this is the appropriate response for that. She freaks out. Tries to hide amongst all the little dolls that they had. But of course, the person finds her. She falls down the laundry chute. But she's so small, she's able to like stop herself. And we see the other horned frogs down there. And it looks like they're playing a card game. And there's 2 other people there. We only saw the what I would assume was the husband and wife, and I guess these are the other 2 people that work there. And I thought maybe, just maybe, they're on the up and up, and it's just like big misunderstanding. Oh no, they start flipping over cards, and one of the girls pulls Hop Pop. She's like, oh, I get the old geezer, and then so the girls turn, oh, I'll get the tall one. I just love the joke.
I got the tall one. Talk about your drumsticks.
Drumsticks. I don't know why that made me laugh so much, but it did. Then the guy's like, oh, I guess I'm stuck with the boy. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it's nothing. But no, they start talking about cooking them. Like, okay, they're going to get eaten. That's why they got tricked to coming here. And that's what they do. Very, not like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but enough like that. Like, oh, we had car trouble. We had to go to this creepy inn. And oh, we get attacked by a serial killer. Very similar. But she's like, oh, crap, they're going to eat my family. The other girl comes back. She's like, oh, the little one got away. And I love the fact that they're still like loving and caring to each other, even though they're going to straight up eat those other frogs. Like, geez, guys. But she's like, oh no, she got away. And I guess my cookies didn't really work. Cause I guess they were drugged cookies. They make you fall asleep. And he's like, oh no, honey, your cookies are the best. Like, it's just like, what the heck? Why are they being so nice? But they got all the other family members tied up on a spit and they're going to cook them. And Polly's like, I can't let that happen. She jumps out there, starts bouncing around, trying to save him. And this whole gag right here is hilarious.
Huh? What's going on?
5 more minutes. Hi, Polly.
Everyone wakes up the way they should wake up after getting slapped, except for Sprig's like, oh, hi, Polly, because the joke is that she's done this before. He's just like used to getting slapped to be woken up. It's a great little gag. But they're like, oh, what are you gonna do? You're just a little pollywog, you can't do anything. She's like, yeah, I might be, and I can't, and I know I can't do things, and I'm not ready to be alone. I can't do things on my own. So she uses her boomerang. it's the boomerang bow tie, right?
You're right. I am just a little tadpole, and I'm not ready to be alone!
My marinade!
As the boomerang little bow hits the thing, knocks over the marinade sauce, gets her family loose. They get out, they run away, and then I love this. Anne sees a barrel of vinegar and baking soda, and I mean, what is this, 5th grade science? And I just love the joke.
Finally, a chance to use everything I know about chemistry.
Anne is so stupid. But I love the fact that out of all the science type things, this is like the one thing that everybody knows. That's hilarious. But they're going to go get Betsy, because I guess they put Betsy in the barn. And I thought to myself, oh man, if they're going to eat the frogs, they eat other frogs, maybe they eat the slugs too. I'm like, oh, but thank God Betsy's fine. She's actually in the barn. And I thought, well, why do they even keep these things around? Maybe they sell them and stuff like that. Who knows? But Polly's able to get under the shell to see what's wrong, and there's like a little bear trap. Not a full-on bear trap because the teeth are flat, but I mean, that still would hurt like hell. And that's what caused her to, basically have the blown tire, so to speak. But they look in there, there's a bunch of snails in there with the same kind of traps on them. So this is what these people do. They booby trap the road, get people to stay there, and then they eat them because that's what they do. Disgusting. Anne comes running up and she's laughing. Like, what are you laughing about? Oh, don't worry about it. It's nothing. So the whole Bessie, it's getting messy. I love the callback. She breaks out of there. And I thought to myself, why didn't they save the other snails in there? But I guess they did because they kind of escaped too. So I'm like, oh, that's nice. But they didn't take the actual traps off their tails. But you get back to the cannibal family and they're picking themselves up. And it's almost, they're still nice about the way that they are. It's really funny. Then they see that the vinegar and baking soda are about to mix. Oh no, and it, asses and bases, right? Boom, it blows up the whole place.
Oh dear.
It doesn't show if these people lived or not, but I'm assuming they're not dead. But, they get home and they're just glad to be home. And like, you know what, Polly, you really saved our bacon. You were, you're the one that saved us. And she's like, yeah, thank you for trusting me and believing in me. And, but hey, I still need my family, and I'm not going to be able to do a lot of things on my own. I like that lesson. The lesson was trust your family members, but at the same time, you still need your family, especially when you're young and little. Yes, there is things that you can do, but you need the group, you need the family. And then she even asked Hot Pop, she's like, hey, I know, is it okay if I sleep in your bed? Because it was a pretty scary event. And he's like, okay, of course. And then Anne and Sprig pop in, oh, it was pretty traumatizing. Can we sleep in here too? And then they all sleep together. And all in the bed. What a nice family. And the parting gag. Hot Pop's like, oh my goodness, Sprig, your feet are so cold. And dealing with it, old man. I love it. This is such a fun family. They're a ragtag, slapped together family, but it works and it feels real and it's nice to see this. It's nice to laugh and smile and all the stuff that Amphibia does for me. I've been getting a lot of heat for, not really heat, but just, on the internet, YouTube comments, am I right? About how I talked about the lessons in Owl House, how they're kind of, well, maybe it's not supposed to be a lesson. And they give me all this guff. This show does it so well. It's not perfect. It doesn't do it perfect every time, but I like the lesson that it's usually, Polly should be more appreciated. She's smart. She can fight. She can win. In the end, she still realizes, yes, I am just a little girl and I still need my family. So you got both ends of the lesson. The family got better for it. Bam. That's the way I like it.
3, 2, 1.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.